Justin Gaethje just defeated Ilia by TKO corner stoppage in round 4. I can't believe what I just witnessed. I'm not even mad, okay? UFC Freedom 250 just ended. Was that the greatest card of all time? It might have been. It literally might have been. It lived up to the hype. This is the first time in so long a card has actually delivered, like, on the hype and the expectations we set for it. I want to go through every fight. This card's been insane. We're going to quickly go through every fight, what happened, what I thought about it. Let's just break it down. Jesus. We're going to start with the first fight and work our way to the main event. The first fight, Diego Lopez. Now, if y'all know me, my favorite fighters in the UFC, they're literally all on this card, basically. Diego Lopez, Sean O'Malley. I'm a big Josh Hokett guy now. Michelle Obama is a man. What can we say? I also am a big Ilia and Alex Pereira fan. If Joshua Van, Peyton Talbot were on this card, it might have been crazy work for me. Okay. Anyways. Diego Lopez, Steve Garcia. It was a great fight. Actually, first round was insanely tough. Steve Garcia was outlanding Diego. Diego was really hesitating. He got caught early on in the first exchange that they really threw. Steve Garcia looked good. He is a threat. I was worried for Diego in this fight, but I ultimately did say he would win in first or second round TKO, or knockout, I should say. And that's exactly what he did. You know, he was getting pieced up in that first round. Second round, he looked a little better, but it still wasn't really going his way. He ended up catching Steve Garcia with the first, like, actual good strike he landed. Rocked him, hit him with 2 more shots, spit went flying, he dropped him, TKO'd him on the ground. That's my guy right there. I love Diego. He then said, I'll be back for the main event if y'all need me. He is such a savage. Diego Lopez is a beast. Put some respect on this man's name. As for what's next for him, I'll make a video on that later, discussing every fight to make after UFC Freedom 250. I don't know, he's crazy. It's tough for him because he's so good, and he's beating all these guys at featherweight, but he's also lost to the champ twice, so he's kind of have to wait, you know what I mean? Anyways, banger fight. Super glad he got it done. He looked not even that good, and he still got it done. Next up, Bo Nickel versus Kyle Dawkins. I picked Bo Nickel. I think I said second round KO. He ended up doing it in the first. Kyle Dawkins, I was kind of praising. I was saying, wow, don't count this guy out. You know, he's been on a crazy run. He's beat some decent names, like Michelle Pereira is a pretty good win. He's been on a crazy win streak. But where I thought he would go wrong is the fact that he's gotten TKO'd by someone like Roman Dolidze. Bo Nickel just goes in there, swinging his overhand, not really landing, but it's coming close. Dawkins didn't really do much, as you can see here. 2 significant strikes. Bo Nickel went in for the right, got caught, and just threw him on his head. Like, it was the easiest takedown I've ever seen. Was doing well on the ground, nothing too crazy. They got up, and he just hit him with a simple combo, and Kyle Dawkins went down so easily. I actually couldn't believe how easily he just allowed defeat to enter his life, okay? Reminded me of previous Kyle Dawkins that we've seen in the UFC, where he just would lose a lot. I don't know, this was one of the more underwhelming fights on the card, going into it and actually on the card. Impressive win from Bo Nickel. They were saying, oh, and his name might be in the top 15 next week. It better not. He better not be ranked after this win. Bo Nickel, you put him up against the guy in top 15, for sure. I think he can get a ranked opponent, but he doesn't get ranked from this win. Not much to say about it. Next fight, Mauricio Huffy versus Michael Chandler was running away, dog. Now, obviously, oh my god, he landed 3 strikes. Obviously, we knew Mauricio Huffy was going to absolutely destroy Michael Chandler. He was just so much faster. He was so much cleaner, landed everything. Michael Chandler kept going for this really weird takedown where he'd be like this, but not actually like going for it. He was kind of just threatening it, which I thought was smart. I said he should grapple in this fight, but he didn't do anything with it, barely landed anything, and he just kept getting tagged. Mauricio Huffy, I literally called every time he was about to spin. He did it. You can tell just watching, like, oh, he's going to go for the spin. Immediately rocks Chandler with the first spin kick. It catches him on the side of the head. And then does it again, drops Chandler, gets the easy TKO, and Trump's sitting there like, good fight, Chandler. It wasn't a good fight. Chandler needs to hang it up. I'm so serious. Very bad performance. Probably, well, I was going to say the worst performance on the card, but that's safe for Derek Lewis. Oh my god, look at these numbers. Josh Hokett is that guy, okay? Love him or hate him, but you gotta love him. I'm sorry. Josh Hokett is a beast. You can tell this dude's super chill and super just, like, cool. But he puts on this crazy character for the fights. He's hilarious. He's a great fighter, like, actually. I was worried about him because anyone who fights Derek Lewis, it's 50-50. He literally has to hit you with one punch. Hokit made it look so easy. Didn't even get punched by anything. Like, Lewis was so hesitant in this fight. I thought it was kind of scary that he was hesitant because I was like, oh, he's taking it serious. No, he just didn't really feel like fighting today. Hokit got the takedown anytime he wanted. He didn't even try to hold Derek Lewis down. He just stood there, and Lewis didn't even try to get up, not even in front of his favorite guy, the president of the United States. I can't believe Trump wanted to see this guy fight. Derek Lewis fought so bad that I thought, you know what, I could probably avoid those punches and get the win. Like, honestly, you just have to survive 3.5 minutes and you'll win because he's going to be too gassed. Hokit output is crazy for a heavyweight. 138 strike attempts in a round and a half. 2 rounds, basically. He's crazy. Did whatever he wanted on the ground. The armbar? What was going on with the armbar? He was going for that armbar and nothing happened. He must have not had it in correctly or something. I thought second round he was just going to take him down and submit him again. Didn't even really go for that. Just kind of swung on him. Ended up dropping Derek Lewis. And Derek Lewis did what he always does and quit on the ground. Josh Hokit then said, forget the rhyming here, and then proceeded to finish his rhyme by saying, Alex Pereira, Shama on your mama, Michelle Obama is a man. And that's why he's my GOAT. Josh Hokit's saying the things people are scared to say. Moving on. You see him. He's my profile picture on YouTube. Sean O'Malley. He is my favorite fighter. Say what you want. I'm wearing an Olivia Rodrigo shirt, and Sean O'Malley is my favorite fighter, and I have painted nails in a septum. Don't call me gay. Sean O'Malley gets it done. This fight was actually frustrating. First round, I was very irritated. Ayman Zahabi was fighting kind of like Sean Strickland if he had downs, and he looked a little scared. I'm not going to lie. I'm not saying he was, but the way he was approaching the first round, he looked a little bit scared, landing so many leg kicks. They think it's going to beat O'Malley just because Cheeto did it once on like a freak accident. Even O'Malley said after, like, it's not a good game plan to go after my legs. It doesn't do anything. And Joe Rogan was probably like, oh my god, all I talk about is leg kicks. So that probably shut him up. O'Malley looked okay. You know, he looked very patient. He was trying to time him, get the counters. He was landing okay. Not as much as you'd like. Only 50%. Well, 50% is pretty good, I can't lie. But, you know, O'Malley's usually a sniper. He's very clean. It was a tough fight for him. You could tell it was a little bit annoying. But then, at the end of the first round, he started finding his range a little bit more. And I was like, okay, second round, he's definitely going to go out and style on him. Second round, he does just that. He actually... It was a slower pace round again, but O'Malley was definitely doing more. Catches Zahabi, drops him, and then as Zahabi's getting up, drops him again, and salutes. Literally, as he called on like the MMA Guru episode, he saluted as he knocked out Zahabi, and it was a walk-off KO. I don't even know if he was going for like a walk-off there. I think he wanted to salute and then finish the fight, but they called it because Zahabi went down face first. He got dropped twice in the matter of like 3 seconds. Do I think the stoppage was early? Slightly. Do I think the moment was amazing? Yes. And do I think O'Malley would have gone on to finish him anyways? Absolutely. I'm not mad at it. Obviously, I'm going to be biased. He's my favorite fighter, but O'Malley got it done. And it was hilarious. He then called out Peter Yan. We'll talk about that later. That is pretty sick. Wow. Co-main event, Alex Pereira versus Ciryl Gane. Not at all what I expected. I thought Pereira was going to go in there. I thought this fight was going to be kind of boring until like the third or fourth round. Then I thought Pereira was going to catch him, knock him out in the fourth round. Did not go that way. Ciryl Gane looked faster. Pereira didn't look bad. Might I say, my mom immediately when Pereira entered the octagon said, look at his butt. Maybe O'Malley's onto something. Even Joe Rogan said he's got some weight on that lower half, and we all know what he meant by that. He'll probably be the next podcast guest anyways, just, you know, because Joe Rogan, I think he likes men. Ciryl Gane looked fast. Ciryl Gane looked powerful. He all of a sudden decided, you know what, I could finish a fight in my career. Not a KO threat, not a finisher, really. He's finished, what, Tai Tuivasa, Sergey Spivak, like, I could probably do that, you know? Alex Pereira was getting caught. Didn't look great. He was throwing a lot of head kicks. I didn't really like it. He definitely looked a little fat. You know, Ciryl Gane was ripped and Alex was a little chunky. Thought Alex looked good. I like good enough. I think he can stay at heavyweight and get used to it. It's just tough. It's tough. I really wanted him to get this done because then we would have gotten Alex versus Tom. But Ciryl looked good. I can't even lie. Might I add, though, he drops Alex with a jab. I think Alex was going to survive. Then he's landing these vicious elbows. And in the moment, I was like, dang, Alex is eating those elbows. That's crazy. Buddy, I rewatched it. They're all to the back of the head. Say what you want. I know you can crash out about it. It's ridiculous. Those aren't what finished the fight, so it's easier for me to accept. But then up against the cage, Cyril just kept piecing him up. It was a standing TKO. I think it was a fine stoppage. I really do. You would like to see it, be stopped more like solidifying, like, oh, Alex was KO'd, he was down. But you don't want that to happen to your star. He was getting pieced up. He only landed 12 strikes. It was a bad performance from Alex. Cyril looked amazing. I can't lie. Regardless of the back of the head strikes, he does it every fight. Eye pokes, cup kicks, back of the head strikes, cage grabs. He cheats all the time. Cyril looked amazing. And now we get to run it back. Cyril versus Tom. Hopefully Tom slimes him out for us. Just saying. Main event. Jesus. Look at this. Justin Gaethje versus Ilia Topuria. I said Ilia's going to go in there and slime him out in the first round. Easy work. It's going to be too good. Justin went in there. And immediately I was like, hold on now. Justin was piecing up Ilia, busting him open in the first round. I thought Justin won the first round. It was really close though. Second round, Ilia goes out there. He's getting busted up for sure. But he's ripping to the body, ripping to the head, drop Justin Gaethje to the body like it was a nasty combo. He was lighting this man up. I was like, okay, Ilia, he was getting hit. I didn't think he was too scared of Justin. That's what I got from the first round. I was like, yeah, he's bleeding. He's getting hit a lot. But he's just still marching him down. He's fine. He's going to win this fight second or third round. Drops Justin. Doesn't finish the fight. He mounts him so easily. Thought he should have really attacked the submission there because he was clearly better on the ground. Justin kept going for weird takedowns too. That was another weird thing. Ilia's just swarming him. Doesn't get nothing, right? He got the knockdown on the body shot. It was nasty. Third round. I believe this. I have the rounds correct here. That might have been the third. Whatever. I'm going to say third round. Justin's looking good. They're both kind of exchanging. They're going back and forth. This was an insane fight, insane pace. Justin jabs Ilia, and Ilia punches down, gets dropped, and Justin goes for a Darce choke. What are we doing? They have 0 submission attempts here. He definitely went for the submission. Justin dropped him and threw the fight away by trying to submit him. I was like, oh, brother. I thought that was going to be the beginning of the end, but he kept up that pace and kept lighting up Ilia, and Ilia was getting rocked. Fourth round. In between the third and fourth round, they check on Ilia. He says, I can't see. The doctor says, no more fight. And Ilia said, no more fight? What am I, broken English over here? No, stop the fight. Ilia says, no, we're fighting. And I was like, oh my god, the aura on this man. If he comes out and slimes out Justin after that, cinema. Fourth round. It's actually a really good round for Ilia. I thought Ilia was winning the round. It was very close, but I thought Ilia was doing more. His body language looked rough when he went for that takedown and kind of gave up on it. Justin landed a nasty shot and then a nasty knee on his rib cage, and you saw Ilia get up and like his rib was not okay. Sitting down at the end of the fourth round in the corner, they're saying, yeah, we're gonna keep going. Someone in the corner calls it off. Now, it stings because I like Ilia. But man, it makes it a little easier to accept the defeat when it's such a cool fight like Justin put on. Like, Justin is such a beast. Every fight this man is in is insane. I'm screaming, I'm jumping, I'm running around my living room. I need to set up my camera one day and film my reactions to some of these fights, because I broke my couch, guys. I'm not even kidding. I was jumping up and down on the couch and I broke it. So there's $500 I gotta pay. It was insane. It was actually nuts. I'm happy for Justin. I like Justin. I usually kind of slander him because I'm like, oh, he's just kind of a menace in there. He gets lit up. I thought Ilia was gonna kill him. Ilia didn't do it. I was literally sitting there talking to my dad. Ilia is the greatest fighter we've ever seen. I was like, watch it. I just know it. Ilia is the greatest athlete the UFC's ever seen. Gonna win. He did not. He got pieced up. Post-divorce, Ilia is a different man. And that's not a good thing, I guess. So, that was the White House card. It was insane. Every fight was sick. Every fight was rewarding. Every fight was a good time. I think the worst fight... I don't know what I'd say the worst. Probably the Derek Lewis, but no, Hoke made it fun. The O'Malley one had such a fun ending. maybe the Bo Nickel one was the most underwhelming, you know? The most fun one was obviously Ilia and Justin. That's fight of the night. That was one of the best fights I've seen all year. I'm not gonna lie. Justin's been in absolute bangers back to back. The Patty fight and the Ilia fight is just so good. Okay, that was the White House card. Let me know what you guys thought of it in the comments below. Are you happy with the results? Sad. Obviously, I'm the most sad. Probably about the Alex loss, just because I like Justin more than I like Cyril, you know? But it's okay. I'm most satisfied with the fact that O'Malley won, and Diego Lopez won, and Josh Hogan won. I love that. Most satisfied, too, with the fact that the main event was such a banger. I thought it was going to be over in the first round, and I thought Ilia was going to win. Don't know what's next for him. We'll talk about that in the next video. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that bell notification. Never miss out on an upload. I'll see y'all later. Peace!